Thank you guys for coming out and spending your Friday night with us to help us launch our organization and support Jeff Younger. You know, we need more people like Jeff in the State House, people who are like us and have the powers against us. We have too many people in the State House now that they're too removed from reality. You know, they don't have a sense of urgency about what's going on with our families. I mean, they talk about things like tax cuts or eliminating taxes, or we're going to parental rights and what's going on in the schools, but they don't do anything. They can't even do something safe, like something economic that everybody would agree on. It wouldn't be controversial. But if you don't know, I'm a trans widow, and that's that means that my former husband transitioned to live his life as female after we were married for 15 years, and we had 3 kids together. So one of the things that's unique about Culture Warriors for America is we bring these experiences that we have of being affected by the neo-morality movement or the sexual revolution, whatever you want to call it, and we bring those testimonies to the public square so people know that there are victims. What happens, behind closed doors does have consequences for the rest of us. And when it comes to this transgender movement specifically, it's pitting legitimate rights against privileges, actually, and it's pitting our rights against each other, and that's how you destroy society, without going too far more into depth on that. But Culture Warriors, that's how we're different. Just as, with Mass Resistance, we never back down. Same with Culture Warriors, we do not back down. Other organizations want to play nice, want to be friends with politicians. That's not us. We see every politician the same, and we have no political friends or enemies. We treat them all the same. They work for us. It's great when we get along, like we get along with Representative Slayton over there, but we want them to listen to us and not the other way around. And that's why we are supportive of Jeff Younger's run for office, is we need more people that listen to us and who have actually been victimized by the family courts and by the neo-morality movement. I would like to introduce the founder of the Culture Warriors of America, my friend Kevin Witt, my partner in crime. He's been really effective He helped me put down drag queen story hours all across Texas, and he's helped put bring attention to this gender modification of minors in Texas. Thank you.
Thank you. So thank you guys for coming out. I'm sorry that we're in this small, cramped up room. I was not really sure how many people would show up, so I was like, let me just get something that's kind of smaller. So yeah. And I'm trying to prepare you for the future, because we will all be eating soup and salad in the future. So I hope that you love it. So I'm the founder of Culture Warriors of America. Me and Tracy have been working together for 4 years, 4 years, combating pediatric gender transition, LGBT indoctrination, along with Jeff Younger and Jill Glover and several others. We work together, and we all get along, and we're a team of people fighting this in Texas. The reason I'm so passionate about this is because I lived for 20 years as a transsexual woman. I grew up in a very dysfunctional home. I was abused sexually, physically, and verbally. So whenever I saw the light and I came to Jesus, and Jesus saved me, and I learned my true identity in Christ, then I decided that it's time for me to speak up. Now, the reason I got involved in the political movement, I used to hate politics. I thought politics was for old people and it was boring. I was in Austin. I actually did street evangelism, but I was in Austin, and I was at a event they were having on the Capitol steps, and Jeff Younger was there speaking. I didn't even know it was a political event, but I heard this man speaking, and he was speaking about his son, and his son that was being forced into transition by the mom. And the little boy's name was James. And my first name is James. I don't go by it, but that's my first name. And I was like, God, I felt like the Lord was telling me that I needed to use my voice in this time to speak out about the evil that is happening in that movement. In this LGBT, we love everybody and we accept everybody. No, they don't. They don't love everybody. If you're different from them or if you don't believe the same exact way, they hate you. And this, I'm not talking about all gay people. I'm talking, because I have a lot of gay friends even now, but they're very conservative. I'm talking about the LGBT activists. Those are the ones that are out to push really communism. And that's where all this stems from, is communism. That's where, look, in 1963, it was read into Congress, the 45 communist goals, their planks. In 1963, you were given a wake-up call, and everybody ignored it. Why? Because everybody thought that that man or woman, that representative, was a conspiracy theorist, and this could never happen to us. Well, look where we're at now. And so we're here because we have got to elect people like Jeff Younger into office. Yes. People like David Lowe into office. Brian Slayton's been down there combating the swamp by himself alone, and he's done a damn good job of it, but he needs help. And so it's now time that we get some true grassroots candidates elected. So you guys, if you know people in Flower Mound, if you live in Flower Mound, make sure you go out and vote for Jeff Younger May 24th. Isn't it May 24th? It is, right?
26th.
Oh, May 20.
Election day.
May whatever the day is.
Voting starts on the 16th.
Yeah. So yes, make sure you go out and vote for him. Culture Warriors, what we do is we do civil lobbying, citizen lobbying, civic engagement. Me and Tracy share our testimonies to let people know what's happening. And so if you guys want to be involved, we need volunteers. We need people to help us. It's only me and Tracy. We can't do everything by ourselves. So if you would like to volunteer with us, please make sure you let us know, sign up, put a star beside your name, and we'll add you to our list. And thank you guys for being here. I would like